The 2025 Wildlife event has arrived as the first event of the year, and it brings a main event building that is perfect if you want to build up those defense boosts for guild battlegrounds or the guild expeditions. The Momijidori Shrine gives a decent amount of population for its size and decent but not massive quantities of goods and forge points. It also provides fragments of a selection kit for the Koi Pond or Usagi Bunbori Gate. The Koi Pond is one of my favorite buildings in this event. It's only 2x3 and is a roadless production building. While it takes a decent amount of population, it provides a large amount of defense boosts and can even be ascended to provide quantum incursions boosts. I'm going to be picking up a couple of these when they show up as daily specials. You might even be able to pick up the Ascended Koi Pond in this event's giveaway, as this video was produced in collaboration with InnoGames. Enter via the form in the description below. The giveaway will end 1 week after this video goes live. The Usagi Bunbori Gate is focused on attack boosts and will give fragments of the finished goods production items. One of these buildings would produce one of those items every 5 days. It can also be ascended to provide quantum incursions resources and will be available as a daily special. The other 3 buildings of notes in this event are the Mountain Reserve's 3 variants. All of them are getting golden upgrades to make them much more powerful. Each now also gives 200 quantum actions per hour and some army boosts for the feature. The Moose Mountain provides no extra army boosts other than the incursion ones, but provides many more forge points and goods, including guild goods. The other 2 variants are by no means bad. In fact, I think many players will be going for them. They focus heavily on huge attack and defense boosts, especially for the guild battlegrounds, but give less forge points and goods than the Moose Mountain. You will only be able to get 1 gold upgrade kit for the Mountain Reserve for free, which is via the grand prizes. To win all of these buildings, you must play this event's minigame, which is the Pop Blocks minigame. There are colored blocks that you can pop by clicking on them if 2 or more of the same color are touching. If 5 or more of the same color touch, you can create rewards chests that give you rewards, including a chance at a daily special if you can drop them to the bottom of the board. You'll also see paws on the board, which when dropped, give you progress towards the grand prizes. Each action you complete will also reward you with points, which is what is used to determine your rank in this event's leagues, but more on those later. There's also 3 tools that you can use to help you on your popping pilgrimage. The hammer will remove only 1 block at a time, the leafy line will remove an entire horizontal line of blocks, and the lightning will remove all blocks of the same color as the one you used it on. You'll start with 4 hammers, 2 leafy lines, and 1 lightning, so use them wisely. You will be able to buy more though using wildlife coins that you get from quests and incidents. When you pop a set of blocks, you'll use up 1 move. You get 25 moves per game, but can purchase more at the end using wildlife coins. Using a tool does not count as a move. Generally, I only try to use boosters or buy extra moves when doing so will guarantee me either more paws or a big pop and reward chest. When you're playing on your boards, you need to use a bit of strategy to bring the items down to the bottom in as few moves as possible. Don't just click randomly wherever, as that will only cause problems. Instead, what you want to do is plan a couple moves ahead. When you see an item on the board you want, such as this paw, take a look at the blocks underneath it. You will need to clear those from the board in order to get this paw down to the bottom. In our case, we've got 5 blocks, 2 yellow, 1 blue, and 2 green. The goal is to find a way to get all of these colors matched so that the block can drop, and so we want to look for places we can pop. You could pop the green blocks off the bat, but then that leaves a stranded green block here, which could make future pops difficult. I go with the yellow up here, and that brings the green one down so we can remove it, and it will then let us bring the yellow down to get rid of that as well. The blue we need appears, which means we now have all the remaining colors of blocks, yellow, green, and blue. I removed the orange to help get that blue down to the bottom, which also lets us get a decent yellow reward chest. Then it's just a matter of clearing up the green and blue blocks that we've still got, and we get the paw. In short, the general strategy to get an item on the board to drop is to look at the color of the blocks underneath the item, try and match these colors with blocks in the columns on either side of the item, work to get those colors to line up with the blocks under the item and pop them. If there are none of the colors you need in the adjacent columns, try and pop blocks in those columns to hopefully get the colors you need to drop from the top. Then just repeat as needed to match the colors and to get your item. Also, sometimes you will reach points where there are no paws on the board. If you are focusing on paws, try making the biggest pops possible on the board to hopefully get more paws to drop from the top. Doing so will get you some rewards, including maybe daily specials, as well as a lot of league points. The minigame costs 1 ticket per new game. Tickets regenerate at a rate of 1 every 8 hours, and you can have up to 4 until they stop regenerating until you spend more tickets. It's sort of like the Forge Point bar. This means that to get the most rewards and progress, you have to make sure that you are consistently playing the game so that every 8 hours you can get a new ticket regenerated. However, this event brings something new. You can use multiple tickets at the same time. By clicking the button at the bottom left, you can choose to use 1, 2, or 3 tickets. The minigame plays out exactly the same, but you get up to 3 times the rewards, progress, and points. And if you use a booster or buy extra moves, it costs up to 3 times as much. In other words, playing more tickets at a time lets you spend less time playing the event. If you're wondering which is better, 1 ticket at a time or multiple, it doesn't matter too much. It's the equivalent of playing darts and being able to throw 3 darts or 1 dart that counts 3 times. The result will be the same on average, but the 1 dart that counts thrice has a bit more luck related to it. In total, you'll get over 100 tickets from the quests, regeneration over time, and the mini challenges, so it's up to you to decide how you want to spend them in terms of playing 1 ticket at a time or multiple. You can also get a limited number of golden tickets, which let you play as many games as you want within 5 minutes. That means you need to go fast. For free, you can get at most 11 golden tickets, 3 from the questline, 3 from the first main challenge, and 5 from the second. These are really good for getting lots of a specific daily special, generating lots of progress, or getting tons of league points. Use them wisely. The overall strategy for this event is pretty simple. You can get 1 kit for the shrine from the questline, 1 from placing in any league, and the remaining 7 needed from the grand prizes by reaching 475 progress. Most of you will probably want to reach a total of 525 progress though, as that's where you can get the only free golden selection kit for the Mountain Reserve. At 500 progress, you can get the 200 fragments for the Eternal Market selection kit. Assuming you use all 106 tickets available for free, and we count each golden ticket as 3 normal tickets, that brings us to a total of 139 boards that you can play during this event. That means you need to average about 3.8 pawns per board in order to get the main building. If you're skilled, you can get significantly more progress per board, including significantly more boards per golden ticket, and if you're not as familiar with the minigame, you can use your boosters to get more pawns. As there's not much beyond the 525 mark in the grand prizes for some time, you'd have to reach 950 progress for the second Sheikah Shrine. I'd recommend focusing on league points after getting to 525 progress. Instead of working to get more pawns, get the biggest pops that you can. As per when you want to spend your tickets, make sure you never stay at the maximum ticket value for long, and you may not want to complete all the quests right from the start of the event. You get 17 tickets from the quests, so by saving the quests, you can complete them when you need more tickets on the days there is a daily special you want, or more importantly, when the mini challenges are running. There are 2 mini challenges with this event, and they're heavily focused on the minigame, and that makes them a bit easier otherwise. There are no quests requiring recruiting units, and while you will need at least 1 goods building, it does not need to be of your current age. My advice for these mini challenges is to definitely not play using double or triple tickets. Play 1 game at a time. While double or triple pawns will count correctly for the quests, the popping tiles and dropping chest conditions will not have their respective conditions get double or triple progress. I highly recommend you check the mini challenge quest lines. The spreadsheet is linked in the description and will be updated with the live server quests when they start on the Tuesdays in this event at the same time as the guild expeditions. Many of the quests require you to pop certain colors of blocks or drop specific colored chests. If you know what you need in advance, you can be a bit more strategic. For example, with the first challenge, the second quest requires you to pop red or orange blocks, while the third requires you to pop green or blue. When getting those red and orange blocks popped, try to avoid popping too many green and blue blocks so that you have some left on the board for when you reach the next quest. If you're worried at all about completing the mini challenges, I would recommend saving your tickets. On the Mondays before the challenges start, stop playing boards and let your tickets regenerate back to 3 or 4 tickets for the start of the challenge. Just make sure to spend some of them right when the challenge starts so you don't miss a regenerated ticket. Speaking of that, remember that you have 48 hours to complete the challenge. You do not need to do it all in one day, so let your tickets regenerate and take your time with it. If you need even more tickets, don't collect the 3 in the grand prizes and don't complete the event quests, as those give tickets. Then if you're playing the mini challenge and need a ticket to complete a quest, complete some of the event quests. Each challenge will give you 10 tickets, 11 hammers, 5 leafy lines, and 5 lightnings, but be prepared to use some of the tools to complete each challenge. If you want to save on coins, I'd recommend saving your boosters for the mini challenges and not using them in the minigame otherwise. Also, you will need to have at least 95 wildlife coins on hand to complete the first challenge and 160 for the second. But it would be a good idea to have extra to buy more boosters if you need to. Again, the spreadsheet is linked below, so go check it out. And don't forget to check the quests in advance to see what to leave on your board. Completing the mini challenges is a great way to get more rewards, and this event has quite a few of those. The challenges will give a total of 500 fragments of the Eternal Market Selection Kit, which is returning with this event. You can get a total of 1,000 fragments of that kit in this event. When playing through boards, you'll be able to get some daily specials, which will be pretty good in this event. The non-ascended koi ponds and Usagi Bunbori gates will be available, and I'm going to be picking up a lot of those koi ponds. You can also get the Epic 2024 Ascended kit and Epic Wildlife 2025 kit, which has just about everything wildlife event in it. All the daily specials available are shown in this list as they were on beta. The list is also pinned in the event thread on my Discord server, which is linked below. You can also sign up to be notified of what the next day's daily special will be when you join. The daily specials can be won by creating rewards chests and dropping them to the bottom of the board. Per those rewards chests, red chests are focused on units, attack boosts, and the epic wildlife kits from both 2023 and 2024. I'm going to be moving through these quickly, so feel free to pause the video, and these will be pinned over on Discord. The orange chests give medals, blueprints, and some 2023 wildlife event exclusive buildings like the Blood Lilies and Giant Kapok. The yellow chests give goods, small numbers of fragments for wishing wells, insect hotels, and raccoon hideouts. The green chests give coins and supplies and their respective rush items, and also insect hotels and raccoon hideouts. Blue chests give forge points, fragments of the Shrine of Knowledge, and the Habitat's Journey Selection Kit, which gives the Alligator Swamp and Tapir Trails. You can also get rewards from the leagues, most notably those Eternal Market fragments in the Sheikah Shrine Selection Kit. Gold League will also give one of those rare Mountain Reserve Golden Selection Kits and the classic building that gives fragments of the main building. If you're lucky, skilled at the minigame, and your world isn't insane with regard to spending, placing in higher leagues is a possibility here. On beta, the leagues jumped quite heavily on the mini challenge days and at the end of the event, so be prepared if you're trying to stay in a specific league. As usual, we've got league predictions over on my Discord server based on the leagues from beta. Simply enter your world's current league data, and you can get a prediction for what the final values of your world's leagues might be at the end of the event to give you an idea of where you may end up. The link to join the server is down below. If you're looking to spend on this event, I would highly recommend putting the vast majority of your diamonds into buying more tickets than buying more coins. Not including using boosters, a good rule of thumb is around 2 tickets per daily special, around 4 to 5 pause and 10,000 league points per ticket if you're focusing on pause, and 12,000 or more league points per ticket if you're focused on points. Obviously, skill will play a massive role here, and you can do better than those numbers if you're good at the minigame. If you're going to be playing a lot of boards, you can also save yourself some time by using those 3 tickets at a time. Just be prepared for the end of league jumps as everyone spends tickets to try and stay in their leagues. Also, don't forget to enter the giveaway linked below. Good luck with your new job of unblocking the pop blocks to drop lots of boxes. Join my Discord server if you wish to get things like daily special notifications and leagues predictions. And as always, I'll see you all next time.